No.
Oh, this is great then. You haven't seen it. Antonio Brown, the guy was so cool that now no team wants him. The guy that was, remember that?
And he's fucking talented, man. Like, he's not a bad,
I'm going to tell you this.
Great player, but
I honestly believe if Antonio Brown was still on the Patriots, they would still be in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least Brady would have one receiver. That's not Edelman. And Edelman's hurt all the time. So anyway, check this out. This is Antonio Brown getting into a fight with his, I think they call it in that community, his baby mama. I believe if I've watched enough when I was younger, Montel Williams, this is what you call baby mama drama.
the early 2000s.
Antonio Brown cussed out the police, cussed out his baby mama, and threw a bag of gummies shaped like penises at her.
Guys, Antonio Brown tried to poison his baby's mother. Wait. Where is he based? Is this cop car? Well,
I know where he lives. I know where
now.
one of his homes is. I know he has a home in Miami for sure, but I don't know where this is at. Well, I'll tell you.
Out the police, cussed out his baby mama, and threw a bag of gummies shaped like penises at her, all at his home this morning in Florida, and it's all on video.
Yep, I knew it.
But it didn't look like. It looked like one of the towns, town police. Yeah.
Well, I think this is not where he lives. I think this might be where where his baby mama lives.
Yeah, he lives in Miami. She has to live in like Pompano or fucking somewhere like that.
The bag of dicks.
By the way, he had to order these.
Yeah.
Like and wait for them and
the right moment.
This was
Bag of dicks for the dicks. Hey, Charles, here go the bag of dicks. Fish head.
Now, Antonio Brown.
Hey, I understand you calling her a fish head, but you're the one knocking all these women up, you fucking moron.
Yeah, that's, say what you will, right?
You're the one knocking all of these people up, you fucking... I hate that,
I
man.
feel like once somebody, even if you don't like her, is the mother of your child.
Yeah, respect
and the kid's
her.
out there seeing it, right? Like, you shouldn't do that, right? Like,
No, of
in
course
front
not.
of the kids to their mother. It's just weird to me.
Brown and his baby mama, Chelsie, have been going back and forth for a long time. They've got 3 kids together.
3 kids together. So now you're not talking about... And look, I either way, you should respect the mother of your children, right? Even if you're divorced. But there is even a bigger difference between you knock somebody up on a one-night stand to... You had 3 children with her. It means you chose to have 3 children with her.
This morning, though, cops showed up at his home. Antonio claims that she was...
Hollywood police. Hollywood, Florida, baby.
So he lives in a nice house
Hollywood,
somewhere.
Florida, baby. And he makes her live in Hollywood.
And he makes her live in Hollywood.
Now, Mike,
Florida.
you used to live in Hollywood. Why don't you explain what Hollywood's like?
I'm very well versed with Hollywood, Florida. When I lived in Hollywood, Florida, can I give you just a couple little quick rundown of some of
Were you near Young Circle?
I was a little south of it. I was on Washington Street. Washington by Dixie Highway.
I remember that place.
Oh, yeah. The one that John Sinzari once said looks like a safe house from Vice City.
Yes!
And it really did.
It did.
It really did have that fucking cheap, like modern Art Deco stuff. It was very awful. So here's just a couple of the events that happened in the time there, because it was like a Motel Row in that area too. I was chased one night by 2 homeless men because I wouldn't give them money, and I was chased like 10 blocks.
Why didn't you give him money?
At night, by the way, on foot, I was chased 10 blocks by 2 to 3 homeless men who wanted to probably eat me like 28 days later.
Okay.
And I had to run and run and run on pure adrenaline all the way to my drug dealer's house because he was staying in a motel over there, and I had to run all the way there where there were enough scary people on our team. And they went away.
Yeah, it was a safe zone.
Another night, I remember this, a dude tried to hang himself in front of my apartment on a tree. And I only noticed him hanging on the tree because I went out because I didn't get good reception in the apartment. So I had to go outside to talk to my, at the time, girlfriend on the phone. So I was like, I had to smoke a cigarette. I'll go outside and grab a cigarette, grab my phone, went outside. Dude was literally and didn't just do it. I mean, he was there just dangling from a tree. So I had to run over, lift him up, and get him off of this noose. And paramedics had to come for that. I've seen some shit. Just put it that way in that neighborhood.
Because I know there's some people like, oh, it's bullshit. Look, I know how I've lived in South Florida, majority of my life. Okay, majority of my life I've been there. I know Hollywood very, very well. And there are parts of Broward County, there are parts of that are worse than the worst parts of Miami, and that is absolutely a fact. It is a very weird, except for like there's one kind of tiny little oasis by the beach where it's kind of gentrified. Mm-hmm. Everything outside of there is fucking hood, all right? Which is why I don't know why Dolph Ziggler bills himself from Hollywood, Florida. It's not a great place to be from. So he makes his baby mama live in Hollywood.
And I know there's people that think I'm full of shit, but Royce has known me a long time at this point. Have I ever anytime I've told you about something insane, 90% of the time it's been corroborated within an hour. Like Royce has known me long enough to know.
I know the area there. I know the area to go. That doesn't.
And you just know my life in general. Like it's you know what I mean? Like there's really no reason to make up a story like that. Somebody's asking if he survived. He was alive. They got him into an ambulance. Did I go to the hospital to see him? No. Like,
why not?
It was like, baby, I got to get off the phone. Click. I got the fucking cops there, and I went back in my house. Like that's pretty much what happened.
Sorry, Antonio Brown.
She was there for a handoff of the kids, and she was going to take the kids to school. But while the exchange was going on, Antonio told police that Chelsie tried to steal one of his Bentleys.
She's here supposed to take the kids to school. She's trying to steal a vehicle. She shouldn't even be here. I let her in on the strength of the kids. You want to see the message?
I love when hood guys like Antonio Brown, when they talk to cops, they're still talking hood, but they instead of saying car, they say things like vehicles. Like they try to sound a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yo, Your Honor, at which point she had tried to confiscate my vehicle, extra legally, and you know, at this point, Your Honor, I would like her extradited. And they're like, I'm not a judge.
I don't know.
Stop calling me Your Honor. It's not.
Messages. The kid's not going to school. She's here trying to steal in the car.
Oh, like you went to school.
Trying to steal in the car.
That's a Bentley. Bitch, you don't drive Bentleys. This is not your life.
And
Oh, what a piece of shit.
Bitch, you don't drive Bentleys. This is not. That's the mother. He's telling her this in front of his kids. Like this man is.
So that's also
trash.
not your kid's life.
It is trash personified. This man is garbage personified. The only thing. That's fucked. Hey, Antonio Brown. The only reason that's your life. And the reason you're driving those cars is because you're good at catching a ball. Like outside of that, you're very, very, very talented physically. But outside of that, like you can't like. It really bothers me, man. Dude. It really bothers me when you're doing that in front of your kids. Your kids aren't going to respect the mom now, you know. And look, I'm not saying the mom's also not a fucking idiot. Maybe she is a fucking idiot, but that's not the point. You know, like these are the memory. Like you could take your kids to Disney the fucking 100 times when they're young, but the memory that always sticks out the most is the times the cops showed up and dad was yelling at mom about the Bentleys. You know, that's just how it is.
And saying this ain't your life.
Yeah,
I don't want your life. But also, you know, the big takeaway from this too. I just want to remind people out there after watching this video, for some reason, people still personally hate Tom Brady.
Yeah, which is weird.
Say what you want, right? He's at least still with the same woman, the same kids.
He's got his kids. He's a very, you know, I'm out here. I'm going to do my vegan diet, and I'm going to, you know, I'm going to work out. I just want to play the game.
I heard, like, even last night, somebody was saying about. I was talking to the bartender. She had a Colts jersey on, and she goes, "Man, I hope we don't get Tom Brady." And I'm like, "Why the fuck wouldn't you want Tom Brady? Like, that makes absolutely no sense." And she's like, "Because I hate him." And I'm like, okay, but you like your team, though, right? Like, I hate Tom Brady, too, but if that motherfucker was coming to the Jets, I'd be doing victory lap. Would you not? If he was going to the Dolphins, you'd be going, he's going to the Dolphins!
I have an exact comparison to this. I hate LeBron James. But when he came to the Heat,
you loved LeBron James.
I was like, yeah!
You and all of
What?
you and all of Miami
Yeah, of course.
did the fastest 180
Of
on a guy
course.
ever. Nah, he's not so big. He's a pretty good guy, right? You're like, you
fucking
fucking
what?
assholes.
Immediately.
That's-
Now I hate him again.
No, of course, because he went back. But
Right,
if
but
if
of
Tom
course.
Brady came to the
Right.
Dolphins or went to the Jets, that entire fan base would be going,
Yeah.
no, he's always been a great guy. Great dad. You know, he's a big megastar. He's one of the greatest players in history. You're like, you fucking assholes.
Yeah, you know, and listen, you're talking to a Dolphins fan and a Jets fan, right? Like if anybody is ingrained
To hate
in
Tom
their
Brady.
DNA to hate the Patriots and hate Tom Brady, it's us. But if they were to go, hey, guess who the Dolphins just signed? I'd be like, yeah, I don't care if I get a 40-year-old Tom Brady. I'll take a 40-year-old Tom Brady.
The only catch to that is
Yeah.
if he did go to either the Jets or the Dolphins, the other team would hate him twice as
Oh,
much.
God. Oh, yeah, of course.
I'd be like, you fuck.
You guys can get Antonio Brown.
Like
He's
you-
free.
If Tom Brady went to the Dolphins tomorrow, every Jets fan would be going, you know, I heard he's a fucking pedophile, that guy.
Somebody says Patriots fans are all bandwagon. Look, I understand that there's a lot of people that say Patriots fans are all bandwagon, whatever. But it's really hard to call them bandwagon fans when they've been winning. Up until recently, even they still made the playoffs. By the way, they've been winning for like 15 years. It's really difficult.
I think just any fan outside of a region that's a fan of a team is weird to me.
Yeah.
But I don't think New England, anybody who lives in New England who's a Patriots fan is full of shit, right?
Yeah.
That's your team, right?
You know who hated Michael Jordan? The fucking Pistons. Do you know what would happen if Michael Jordan in his prime went to the Pistons? They would have fucking loved Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Freaked out, and the police came, and that's when things went crazy.
Nice mustache. Jesus Christ, did your son grow it for you?
Seriously.
Fucking Christ, bud.
We call that we in the biz call that the Nick Fuentes.
Oh, okay.
He called for the police to arrest her on the spot.
Bro, she here with my fucking keys and you said you can't get my keys back. I didn't say that. All right, so get the keys. What?
God, by the way, every Miami cop that's Cuban has that thick accent.
Yeah.
Right? No, I did not say that. I did not say that to you. I did not say that, Juju, okay?
Back. I didn't say that. All right, so get the
You
keys.
didn't
Yeah.
say that, man.
Yeah.
What? So I'm asking you.
I can't.
Don't put like words in my mouth, bro.
Yo, seriously, literally, dude,
Like,
I didn't
dude.
say that, okay?
Hey, Mike, your phone's ringing. Mike, who was it? Is it important?
Sprint did this to me in the morning, too. And
Is
I
it Antonio Brown?
almost lost my fucking mind. I don't know why they're calling me. I paid my bill. Right? Like, that should be the end of your
Yes,
arrangement with
yes.
your phone company. I paid my bill. Leave me alone. Don't call me.
Kids, what could you do?
He was name calling her, like really attacking her, cussing out the police.
She don't have no car. This bitch is a baser. She have 2 other kids. She stay at a hotel.
In front of their kids.
This bitch is a baser, meaning she's a drug addict. And she stays at a hotel.
Okay, who dumped
hold
cum in
on.
her, though?
Thank you. But here's my thing. You piece of fucking garbage. If she is a drug addict, and let me tell you, I'm looking. This is going off of rudimentary stuff. She doesn't look like a drug addict.
No.
not to me. She doesn't.
She probably parties a little bit.
But I'm not
once in a
saying she
while.
doesn't. But so does he. You know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But let's say she is. Then you know what you should be doing? You should be in court right now, fighting for full custody of those children. And then you know what? You know the reason you don't want that though, do you, Antonio? Because then you wouldn't have your little fucking party lifestyle, living at the goddamn fucking Porsche building. That's where he fucking lives, by the way. The Porsche building in Sunny Isles, Florida. His $25,000 a month he pays in his mortgage.
By the way, Royce showed me the Porsche building when
Yeah.
we went there last time. It's like a futuristic Jetsons robot
Dude,
building.
Right?
That's what it is. It's fucking hilarious.
So there's a lot of people, especially if the people don't live here full time. There's a lot of celebrities that live in that building. There's a big reason for it. It's one of the only buildings that has a car elevator. So what that means is that you drive your car into this elevator, and the elevator takes your car to your floor. Then you drive your car out of the elevator and you park it in your condo, in your garage, which is fucking 40 stories up. So you don't have to interact with people.
How much are
basically.
those places you were saying?
13 to 24,000 a month. A month. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's a fucking lost cause. Look at her.
You're a lost cause.
You're a lost
cause, you fucking piece of shit. Look, maybe she's like, I don't know her, right? Like, maybe this bitch is trash.
To be fair, she did let Antonio Brown come in her, so I'm sure she's not a fucking winner.
You're right. Maybe this bitch is fucking trash. But you're a lost cause. How many teams have given you a shot, and then you fuck them over, you play bad on purpose, you don't show up to practices, you shit talk them, then you finally get traded to the team you want to, the Patriots, and then you fuck that up too.
He fucked that up in a day.
Yeah, immediately. He played one game with them.
These niggas gotta make calls for niggas to get justice. The police can't even know what to do. They gotta call, you feel me, call other niggas.
I'm sorry, Mike, you speak hood. What did he say?
Can I hear that again? That was a rough one. That was a very rough one.
Yeah, can you please? I don't.
These niggas gotta make calls for niggas to get justice. The police can't even know what to do. They gotta call, you feel me, call other niggas.
So what he's basically saying is that these particular police officers are inept and probably undertrained.
Okay.
And as a result of their poor training and lack of knowledge of the law, they have to call, and I quote, other niggas.
Okay.
To get told how to handle this situation.
All right. Somebody's calling him Antonio XFL Brown.
Get ready for it.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yo, dog, I'm making $40,000 a year playing football, yo. I can't live on this.
That's 2 months of rent where he lives.
It's all crazy, but the highlight is when he grabbed the package of gummies shaped like penises, threw it at her, and said,
"Hey, Charles, here go the bag of dicks. Fish head, fish head. Fish. Fish, here go the bag of dicks, fish."
He's also just like middle school level insults, like
fish head,
and throwing bags of like. You could tell this guy is not a man of culture. Let's say.
Here go the bag of dicks. Fucking basic.
Cops ended up leaving, but like, this is crazy. And if Antonio Brown is expecting to get back in the NFL with behavior like this happening off the field, better not hold his breath.
Fuck the NFL. This is real life.
So he just wants to do...
It's not real, but let me tell you something, Antonio Brown. It's not real life for like 90% of the people. Like, it's real life for a certain socioeconomic...
Can I say it?
Yeah.
It's not real life for 87% of people.
Yes, this isn't real life for most people, you piece of fucking garbage. All right, let's read some of these. Chicken Hunter, are you guys going to talk about the video of Antonio Brown and the cut? Just did.
No, we're not.
No.
Now that you said it, no,
I'm
not.
deleting it.
Pretend that didn't happen. No.
Thank you.